Hi guys, it's been quite a while, I will say. My last video was probably like a month ago, which is super long. I took a break. I didn't even take a break, I just didn't film videos, to be honest. I think for some reason, I've been so anxious. I've been really anxious to the point where I've just kind of given up. Maybe I'm burnt out in a way. As you know, my friend passed away. And the next 4 weeks, I had tests back to back. So I had a calculus test, I had a biology final exam, and then I had a chemistry test, and then I had a calculus test again. And I only had like 2 weeks for a break until I go back to testing season, I'd call it. But during those 2 weeks, I just found myself to be really scared. I honestly didn't know what I was doing. My scores didn't all come back that great, or maybe he passed away during that testing season because I mentioned it, but either way, I just felt like I really lost hope, I'm not gonna lie. And then through that kind of freezing and hibernation, I just didn't find meaning in doing anything, in all honesty. I couldn't fathom what the point was anymore. And I don't know, maybe I was depressed because of all the external factors or something. I really have no clue. I mean, I still did good on like one of my tests after the falling process, but that's whatever. I just think sometimes when we know something is gonna get better, we get scared because it has to get worse before it gets better. And I think I'm really terrified of that thought. I hate the fact that I know something has to get worse in order for me to excel. You know, you can't make your pancakes without having the first one to be like super liquidy or super burnt. You know, you don't always get it on the first try, and I think that's kind of what terrifies me now, because in a way, this is my first try, right? This is my first time living, this is my first time taking these classes, and I think if I do once poorly, or if I do poorly once, what is it gonna look like for the rest of the semester? And I don't think it's not that this isn't for me. I think I'm scared to try and put in effort again. And that's why I'm back here, because I realized that just because I'm scared doesn't mean I should give up on myself. And that's probably the hardest thing to realize, because I know at this moment, after my 2 week of hibernation or whatever, self-isolation, I don't even know, is awful. I'm definitely in like a pickle right now, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up on myself. I've definitely dug a hole, but I can also definitely build a ladder or something else in there. And I think that's just like one of the hardest difficulties where most people struggle with themselves, is because it's, why should I keep going? Why should I keep trying? Why should I keep putting in effort? You know, why should I keep taking a step forward if I still take 10 steps back? It's like quitting a habit. It's literally a habit that you kind of develop into. You only need 7 days to make something a habit. And I definitely made a habit out of just self-isolation or like overexerting myself when I feel too isolated. So I'm super unbalanced right now. But, you know, even though I somewhat gave up, I'm still here. I'm still gonna be posting. I'm not gonna force myself, but I don't think I can make any promises anymore. If I like post when I post, I hope to post more frequently, but you know, in the time where I'm so terrified, I think I need something to change me. When the truth is, nothing is gonna change me. You know, no one is gonna save me or move me out of this place that I'm at, my school. No one's gonna start doing my homework for me. No one's gonna sit there and take the test for me. It's all me. I have to do it. And I think that action also really terrifies me, because I guess a negative thought that I have is, What if I put in all this effort for nothing? And this is not just like with school. You know, I have this quote up on my vision board. That courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. And courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. I think that's a really good quote. I think my issue with it is that I use too much of my courage to sit down and listen. So I think I need to start trying to find me and stepping out of my comfort zone and doing things. And one thing I did today that I usually used to do on a regular basis at the beginning of this semester was I'd go to tutoring. And for some reason, over the past 3 to 4 weeks, I felt anxious. I felt like even the process of walking there was too heavy on me. Like it made me build a knot in my gut. I was anxious, and I just was walking to class and I was like, why? Why am I so anxious right now? And I realized because in this time of like isolation, hibernation, where I kind of like hide myself, is the time where I need guidance the most. And I need the courage to get up and ask for help the most. So I've been really scared. I'm scared because I also know this is on me. It's not on anyone else. No one can force me to do these things. And I think another hard factor of that is taking accountability, realizing that you kind of did this to yourself. Maybe not fully, there are external factors, but you choosing to give up on you is on you. That's your fault. No offense. But it's also your choice and on you if you don't give up on yourself. And you keep pushing to make yourself better and happier and healthier and stronger. And I think I need to accept that process and start choosing me. So I hope this helped you realize maybe why you're scared, maybe what's holding you back. And it's not that something may be too difficult, because you can do anything you put your mind to, and that is proven with thousands of studies. It's the hard work that really matters. Even with, for example, I think it's probably not, I think it's from Atomic Habits. Really good book. I would recommend you read that ASAP. But the discipline of repeating a habit over and over again beats talent in any scenario. So for an example, 2 people may try and join the basketball team, right? One is super talented, 6'3", has the genetics, is already set, period. The second student might not have all the genetics, may not be super athletic, but he has the grit to do it. Oh, the book is called Grit. Amazing book. I love that book. It's the combination of passion and perseverance. That is a whole book studying the difference between hard work and talent. I kind of got sidetracked. You need to have the grit to choose you. And it might scare you because putting yourself first kind of sounds also selfish in a way and egotistical. But who else is going to care about you except for you? At the end of the day, it's just going to be you going to bed with you. You know, you're eating food with you. You're going to die with you. I mean, you may fall in love with someone and love them till the day they die, but you're still going to die alone. Even if you're on your deathbed, they're not going to die immediately as you die. Like, that just can't happen. That just can't happen. I'm sorry, I don't know why I went on a tangent about that. I just think you need to start choosing you. And the courage, oh my goodness. The courage to choose you can be hard. It can be difficult. It can be scary. But in the end, choosing you will always make you 10 times happier than living a life where you feel like you're not even a real person. You're not you. You've chosen to waste your whole life trying to be someone else for other people who don't even care. Unfortunately, unless they're manipulating you and using you to a degree and they're getting something out of it, they're only going to care about you until you die. That's when they're going to get really sad. And I think it's just time to stop being scared and do it. And hopefully I follow that practice more as well, because you can't walk the walk and not talk the talk. So hopefully, I'm still struggling with this. If you are too, we're in the same boat. Let's go. Hopefully we step past this and we become the best things that we want to be. I hope you're doing well. Have a great day.